Greg has been crying like a baby ever since the clocks fell back the hour.
It's getting worse, too.
About how dark it is,
Darker
how early, whatever. But what if you lived in our nation's northernmost town in Alaska?
I would probably not be here. I would be 6 feet under.
Yeah.
It's called Ukivik.
Ukivik.
Ukivik. It's a weird spelling.
Okay.
But they just went dark. It's going to be that way for months.
Oh, my God.
The next time the sun rises, there will be a new president in the White House. For about 2 months every year, the sun stays below the horizon. It stays dark.
Nope.
It's a prolonged polar night. The sun set at 1:27 local time on November 18th, yesterday. And it won't rise again until January 22nd.
There's other places to live, guys.
I wonder how many full-time residents they have.
Until then, the sky might take on shades of like a violet, or like but like actual daylight won't get any brighter than dusk.
Nope.
I don't know, man.
And that's it. We'll look up the population.
Did you guys watch?
I don't know how to spell the town.
Ukivik,
Alaska.
Did you guys watch the True Detective Night Country
Nope.
season? It's called Night Country because it's all in Alaska and the whole thing is pitch black.
Wow. It's that dark.
Yeah, and it's like, well, I guess you can't figure out, like, why are these kids going to school in the middle of the night? But like every day is the middle of the night.
Somebody's texting in, Barrow. It used to be called Barrow, Alaska, and they changed the name
to the native.
Yeah, to Ukivik.
Oh, Ukivik Island, the ghost village on stilts.
Oh, my.
Let's see.
They can't have a huge population. But, I mean, in Alaska, they do have, it gets, light for a certain amount of time.
Summer.
Yeah, where it just,
midnight
the
sun.
sun never really goes down. And then there's another part of the year where the sun just never comes up. It's got to be so weird.
I think Greg would love to live in
Population 4,927.
Really?
Way more than I thought.
Big-ass city.
Up until 1940, had less than 200 people. That's crazy.
Yeah, and then people just flock there because they're like, man, I'll get so much better sleep. It'll be cool.
I know.
Yeah.
It'll get
Sounds
dark.
like something you would like.
Probably like
Yeah,
a lot of
wouldn't mind
emo
it.
people live there, you know?
Goth.
They
Yeah.
listen to, My Chemical Romance like all day.
I don't think I would survive the depression.
Yeah.
877-44 Woody. I wonder where the gay population is.
Yeah, right.
Oh, it's
What's
a-
the hookup situation
Yeah.
there?
do they have it's probably like one street in town?
Yeah, let's say you
it's
live
like-
in Ukivik. You're
Yeah.
the gay guy.
Yeah,
and you're a total whore.
Yeah, the one
You're
gay
screwed.
bar is called the Manhole.
Yeah.
And it's just the one guy in there.
It's the one dude.
Like, hey guys, anybody want to join me? Nobody? Really? All right. I'll be here
Back
with
to
Abba.
drinking.
Someone said they worked in Alaska during the opposite transition. It was sunlight for 20 hours a day.
Wow.
That would also drive me insane.
Wouldn't that drive you crazy, Greg?
No, I don't think so.
Really?
Sunlight 24
Because we have this thing called curtains. If it's time for bed,
Yeah, it's wild.
it is crazy. Yeah,
New technology.
Well, we have these things called lights if,
Well,
if it's
that's
too dark.
completely different. That's
Yeah.
artificial and depressing. It does not mimic the real thing. And you can't. What are you going to do? Go out in the middle of a football field and put the big lights on?
They do. They play a lot of night
They
games.
sure do.
Yeah, they sure do, yeah.
But in
Yeah, 'cause they're
everyday
forced
life,
to.
Jeez.
right? They have to. What other choice do they?
Sounds like you don't understand lights.
Right.
Well, they could probably use that new service that we talked about, that startup that's going to use satellites to change the they're going to use mirrors to for the sun, and then they could probably have
probably do that.
Yeah,
We're in the
9
future.
days.
We should
That'd
do
be
that.
Cool.
Imagine that it's noon. You want to have lunch outside, and you got to put those football stadium lights on.
Yeah.
Let's eat outside.
Well, I thought about you, Greg. I saw that, and I'm like, wow. He thinks this is like a perspective thing. Like, you think you want to kill yourself now, you could be living in like Ukivik.
True.
Yeah, true. But,
a little perspective.
But I could open Ukiavik's first gay bar.
Yeah.
So,
he's the proprietor of the Manhole.
Bonus to that. Oh my God.
All right, we're
it would be
gonna
the world's most unsuccessful bar.
Yeah. One. You don't need a lot of you don't need a lot of room,
Or merchandise.
Yeah.
Or merchandise. Yeah, you can sell T-shirts. You'll sell more T-shirts than you will beers.
You stock up once a year.
Yeah, we're talking about selling shirts at your new gay bar and
Yeah.
Where
What a
does,
booming business that'll be.
Ukivik. Which, by the way, somebody texted over, said it's a dry town, no alcohol.
Oh,
Most people are native Alaskans.
It gets weird.
My God.
Yeah.
And worse.
I would jump off an iceberg.
But I said, man, you could really sell you'd sell more T-shirts. It's got to be like a very low gay population. So but the name, the name of your bar, the Manhole.
Right.
Gregory's manhole. We probably sell a ton of T-shirts because people would just think the shirt's funny. And then somebody hit us up and said Beaver, Utah has a liquor store and they sell more T-shirts than alcohol. It's called Beaver Liquor.
Nice.
Oh,
Perfect.
Good.
So that's pretty good.
Makes sense.
It's like anywhere you go in Salt Lake City, they sell SLUT, Salt Lake, Utah.
Oh, perfect.
Right.
So it's a bunch of slut shirts
Yeah.
and
Pretty awesome.
slut, drink coasters.
Yeah,
and
all the
they
merch.
sell all kinds of stuff.
It's all about marketing.
That's what you need.
That
all
and a
you need.
beaver liquor shirt.
I looked up some Ukiyavik fun facts. They have this thing called the blanket toss. I showed you
Yeah.
a thing where
Yeah.
they just people in the town, they grab a huge blanket and throw people up in the air.
Oh, that's cool.
That's
pretty
fun.
They'd never get
And-
us off the ground.
And a band member from the band M83 is from Ukiyavik.
Oh, well,
Okay.
there you go.
Wow.
Those are your fun facts.
Midnight City.
Who knew? Oh my God! It all
I think
makes
we're all
sense.
making sense now.